Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Bond. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He lets it go on the move. That's caught. It's Maddox. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. A draw to the back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't.
It's a fake, looking to throw for it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try.
Well, the defense is ready for this fake, and the kicking team couldn't catch them by surprise like they wanted to. Might be time to shell that fake here for a bit.
pass. It's Perez. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He breaks loose at the 40. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. A quick throw to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. It's a nice gain. You move the football up to the 27.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call it. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Bringing pressure. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Finding some room at the 25. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and no play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Ball handed off. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Ducks churn out another first down. They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Perez. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. The back's got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Graham near the sticks. It's Hayes. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining. Some yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Perez. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Here comes a handoff.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incompletion makes it second down. Handoff to the single back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. Contact as he threw it. Throws it in. It's Williams. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. The catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Send the back in motion. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Becomes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Looking to throw. It's Perez. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down. Looking to throw the football. QB to the tight end for a completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down. Looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Comes back out on the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second and short. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Perez. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
With the catch, it's Buchanan. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Perez. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, and that is a great return. It's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Maddox. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to throw. It's Vega. Defense is coming after him. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring trip. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play.
3:25.
And the running back takes the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Hand off to the right side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. What a catch! Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Buchanan. Will not be brought down. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Scanning the field. It's Perez. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He can't stop him. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the Ducks are in the red zone now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. The tackle at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Vega. Short pass finds the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. And one final play before the end of the quarter. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looking for his back. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. He hands it to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Perez. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third down and goal for the offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Up the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's at the 50, inside the 40, the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. A huge defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
23, Penn State 10.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And it's taken at the 45. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass. It's Vega. Pressure is coming. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Ducks will line up to boot it away. Offense retakes the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. To the air, it's Vega. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Slides to avoid the big hit. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Maddox. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tight end makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Vega. Caught near the sticks. It's Maddox. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
First and goal, Penn State.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Perez. Short throw complete to the tight end. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One play, they're already past the 40, first and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. Looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals,